Okay. So, good evening, YouTube. My name is Andrea. I will guide this conversation here on Talk and Talk, and we are going to talk about regrets. It's a deep topic. I was about to share a video with the guys here, a deep video. So it was amazing experience to know about this feeling, and we are going to discuss a little about it. Before we start our conversation, I would like to explain a little bit how Talk and Talk works. Talk and Talk is a language platform to practice English, Spanish, Italian, and French. This is not a class, this is an immersion. It means that I am not a teacher, I am just here to guide this conversation and have fun with the guys, okay? So if you want to know more about this project, please go to our website, talkandtalk.com.br, and check more information, guys. As we are here 90 people, I will create 2 rooms to make the conversation flow better. And please, guys, don't forget to introduce yourself. It's really important. Be respectful each other, okay? And 10 minutes before the end, I will bring you here again to discuss how was the experience, okay, guys?
Okay.
So, just a moment. Guys, that's it. The room are open. If you receive the invitation, please accept. See you soon, guys. Have a great conversation. So here in the main room, I think we have Thiago and Eder. Please, can you introduce yourself, Thiago?
Hello, Eder and André. I'm Thiago. I'm 35 years old. I live in Praia Grande, near Santos, in the coast of the state São Paulo, in São Paulo State, sorry. And I'm married. I work in Cubatão. Now the last days of my vacation, and I'm here.
Very nice. So you are just, how can I say, enjoy your last days of vacation on Talk and Talk, speaking English with me. Very nice, Thiago. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, and about you, Eder?
Yeah, I'm Eder, and I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas. And I'm married. I have 3 daughters, and I work with IT and a specific area in IT, cybersecurity. I am a cybersecurity manager. And what more? It's my first year here in Talk and Talk, and it's all about me.
Okay, are you enjoying the Talk and Talk, Eder?
How can you repeat?
Are you enjoying the Talk and Talk?
Yeah, I'm enjoying so much.
Nice, thank you. And about me, guys, I'm Andrea. I'm 46 years old. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo, but I was born in São Bernardo do Campo. I am married, I don't have kids. I work as an assistant administrative in a Japanese restaurant, but I don't work at the restaurant. I work at the office. It's another place, and I have to deal with a lot of employees, not my employees, but we have a group of restaurants, so it's bigger, so it's very nice. And in my free time, I really love attending rock concerts as much as possible. Sometimes I don't have so much money to do that, but I really like. And drinking wine, cooking, and listening to music. This is the things that I really love to do. And that's it, guys, about me. So let's start our conversation today. I think it's a deep one. And let's see your opinion, guys. Thiago, how do you define regrets and what does it mean to you?
I think I define regrets like something that you should be done and should done, but you didn't do this thing, and nowadays you think, oh my God, I I should that thing. I maybe I take the wrong way. I don't know. I choose in a wrong way. I think it is.
Yeah, I agree with you. And about you, Eder?
Yeah, I think regrets, uh, it's it's like Thiago said, it's like something you should do, but you didn't do, or something you shouldn't do, you, you shouldn't do, but you did. So, but it can be a regret when you think bad about this thing, and I think the regrets the feeling that something you want you 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 should do or you should didn't, and you should not. But I think it's a bad feeling because you cannot to go to the past, so it doesn't matter more. But something you you regret is something to get to do your best to do to create pain, some pain in your life. I think it's defined regret for me.
Yeah, I really liked your answer, Eder, because I really agree with you and Thiago. I think regrets it's a feeling that we have when you, I don't know, guys, we are on the past, we think a lot in the things that we shouldn't have done and we didn't, or the opposite, you know. I think the most common is to regret about things that we didn't do. I don't know for you guys. For me, I always regret about things that I didn't do. Sometimes oh gosh, sometimes I want to do the things, but it's past, so I cannot come back to the time and do the things, you know. I think it's something like that, and I really agree with you. And what do you think, guys? The people, it's tend to regret more about the things that we do or not? What do you think, Thiago?
I think most people regrets about things that they should do but didn't do. I think
Okay,
I think in the most cases related to another person or parents or family that sometimes pass away, and you think, oh, I need I should be more patient, maybe, I don't know.
yeah, and continuing with the question number two, do you think the regret is related to the fear of facing things sometimes or not?
I think it's not specific to fear the face things, but I think it is in normal we think that we have a control of our lives, our lives, or we think that the people or the things of the life is continues to the same way all days, always, all days. And you think, today I will wake up and I go to my work, and when I will went back to my home, I will find my husband, my wife, my parents, and it's not like this. That sometimes the day is different, and something can happen during the day.
Yeah, very nice, Thiago. Thank you. And what about you, Eder? What do you think?
I think people tend to regret uh, because they don't know what's the consequence of the other choice. Maybe they can get. So and they think about the other choice would be better or would be most interesting. So you cannot mention you cannot you cannot be mentioned uh, and you would not you cannot to do or you cannot to know um, how would be or how would be if you get this option or those options. So I think it's not related to a fear of facing things, but the thinking about options you could be, but these options is not specifically would be right. So when you think about the options, you think, oh, the option I chose, it's better or it's not better. But you cannot know now because uh, you have the choice the option. So it's not more time to choose. You need to uh, walk away and chose other thing, not nothing in the past. I think it's related to feeling in consequence of choice. I think it's regrets. It's like this.
Very nice, guys. Sometimes I think it's a little related to the fear, but as you said, it's not the fear to facing something because I think we are always waiting for a good moment to do the things. And sometimes you just need to have the courage and just go, you know. If you stop to think so much, sometimes it can break us, stop us to move forward. So I do believe that sometimes you need to have just to have the courage and try to do the things, you know. But yeah, maybe your choice will not be the right choice, but we need to try because if you don't try, we will not know how it works. Okay, so that's it. Okay, let's move on, guys. Eder, how do you deal with regrets in your life? It's easier or not for you?
Some things easier, some things not. But I try to don't think about the regrets. But I try to don't think uh, in options I had, but I try to think that the option I chose in the past is the better in that time. And so I think I have some regrets, some big regrets, like to visit. I would, uh, I should visit my my grandpa in the hospital before he died. So I didn't do, and I think I regret for this, but a thing that in the past today I think it's better for me because I didn't see he uh, in the hospital sick and and my memory and I have him in my memory in like a health man and I try to think in other things that again not the thing like a pen.
Yeah.
So uh, I think I deal with regrets, trying to think in the good good things that I chose. and I try don't to think like a pain in my life.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Sometimes it's necessary to not overthinking about the things that already passed, you know. And in this case, you will suffer a lot, and you will not, you will, we cannot do anything anymore. So we need just to move on. I passed through the same situation on the pandemic times. My padrinho, I don't know how to say that in English, guys,
Godfather.
died. Godfather, thank you.
Godfather.
Diet on the pandemic, in the beginning of the pandemic, and when anyone could go to the hospital, you know, to see, and I didn't see my grandfather, no, godfather,
Godfather.
and so, but I have in my mind the good memories. He well, so for me it's the most important, you know, and we need to move on. That's it. And about you, Thiago?
I the similar way. I think the decisions that I made, I take, uh, what I made in the past is not possible today change. So I didn't think about this, and but I think what I can do now in order to not uh, pass experience the same. So I what I can do now to don't regret something in the future. I think in this way.
Yeah.
If something I can fix, I try, but when in the most cases when you uh, made a decision in the past is that and it's okay. Nowadays, it's not to what you do can fix sometimes. It's the life.
Yeah, that's it. It's hard sometimes. Okay, guys, the numbers five, it's almost the same that we already answered, but I would like to ask you because I think we can see in another perspective. Is there a difference between regrets from things you have done versus regrets from things you haven't done? Which one is better for you? Like, which one you prefer to passing through, Thiago? The difference and what you do you prefer?
I don't know. I think it's better you regret about something that you done. I think it is because if when you haven't done something that you maybe should do, all the time you think, oh my God, I did I should do that thing in that time. So I think when you done do something and I do and it is it's wrong or right, it is this. I think it's better when you regret about something you've done.
Yeah, I agree with you, Thiago, because I don't know, guys. I regret a lot of things that I didn't do, and it's worse, the worst for me because I I I really wanna try it, you know, but nowadays it's impossible. So for me, now I understand that we need to try do the things. If you go wrong, okay, you may at least you try it to do the things the right way. But we don't know what the result of the things that we need to do. But it's important to try. And about you, Eder?
Yeah, I think with me it's the same, but because because I have few regrets that I have I have done. I think the worst for me is regret from things I haven't done. I haven't done because, like you said, I use I always think, oh, so I can do this now. No, I can do this in the future. I think I am trying. I'm always trying to do or to search to seek in a uh, sometime in the future I can do this, and I think so. Anytime I can try to do this, and I will try. So I think it's bad. It's worse for me that I things I haven't done. I always try to do this in anytime.
Yeah, I agree with you, guys. So let's move on. I will ask you guys to choose another question, the question that you want to answer. Please, Eder, I will start with you.
What? Can you repeat?
Can you choose another question for us? A question that you want to answer that you think it's interesting.
So the 10 is I read only the begin, and I will try this.
Okay.
Question 10. If you could go back in time, what decision or action would you change to avoid feeling regretful? So,
Go ahead.
Andre,
Me? Oh gosh, I have a lot. Okay, okay, I will answer.
I was doing the question, so I don't answer first. First,
No, okay, no problem. I have a lot feelings about that, guys. A lot situation that I would like to change, but I will say maybe two. One of them is stop studying English when I was younger, because I started studying English when I was 25, I don't know, maybe 24 years old, something that I really regret, and not do the college also. I give up two times, so I am, how can I say that? Tired to try do the college, and almost, and every time I need to give up because of something. Okay, something that I regret. And another thing, it's when I went to Italy. This is a silly situation. Not so silly because I regret it a lot. When I went to Italy, I went to see a YouTube concert, and I almost had the opportunity to meet the guys, because I needed to go to the hotel where the guys were, and I didn't do it. I chose to go to
what's the best?
Venezia.
What's the
You too. Yeah. And I went to Venice, and I lost this opportunity, so I regret it a lot, guys. Yeah. But maybe it's one
like
day. One day I will be more prepared, because my English in that time was so bad. Now it's bad, but in that time it's horrible. So I am preparing myself for this moment, okay?
yeah, prepare for the second chance. Second chance.
Yeah.
Maybe one
Yeah,
day.
one day. And about you, Nathan?
About me, like I said, my grandpa, but I have a light one, Uh, I regret now for when I married with my wife. I have lived 5 years with no kids. So then we start to get kids, and now you have three daughters. So when you married, I buy a sedan car, but we are only two people. We don't need a sedan car. So I would love to have a truck, um, simple. I don't know how to say cabine, but only two place
Okay.
truck. And I would love to have a truck, and I buy a sedan car. It's a crazy deal. So now I have $3. Now I cannot to have uh, I cannot to have a truck because I need to have a sedan
A
car.
big car. Oh my gosh.
When I had the opportunity to buy a truck, I didn't. And now I want to buy, and I cannot because I need uh, to transport, or I need to travel with my family. Now it's impossible for me. So in the future, maybe I buy a truck but now I have it's my regrets. I would have to buy a truck in the past.
Very nice. But I think you can achieve this goal because like your wife how to drive?
So
Your wife how to know how to drive?
yeah, my wife know how to drive. He had
Okay.
he had a license to drive.
Okay. So she can drive the sedan car with the girls, and you can just have a truck for you, you know?
Yeah, today I have two cars. I have a Fusca. It's I think in English Beetle bug. Beetle bug. But I have two cars, but the Fusca is only for uh, to go in the weekends or uh, run in the on the street in the city. I don't get the road with Fusca. So, but my daughters love the Fusca. But today I didn't have uh, I didn't have a truck, and until now I didn't have a truck, and in the future I want to buy one.
Yeah. Thank you, Eder. And how about you, Thiago? I am curious.
Uh, I don't know. I think I have some regrets, but if I think about two, I think I regret didn't study English when I was in the college, in the second college, and it continues in my master degree. I give up in the middle too because I was in a I think I could to study English in that a year, and nowadays I think is better for me. And eh, because this I'm gonna say I lost some opportunities to speak and improve my job in some case, because in 2012 we have I was in a project, and all the people, the license, the how can I say, the I forget to fabrication fabricante, the people of the project,
Okay.
the most words was in speak English, only English. So I lost some opportunities to learn more about the project. And the second regrets that I think now it's similar to Andrea. When I was in Atacama desert, I there is a sightseeing is during the night that you go to desert and see the stars and the planets and these things. And I made all the sightseeing, but it's this one I
Oh
didn't.
gosh.
This I regret. The only insight that I didn't do is this. Nowadays I regret because the sky is cleaning in that year and the stars was a beautiful. But
Yeah,
the
but
life,
maybe you can go in another time to Atacama
yeah,
again. Yeah, think
maybe
about that.
I will.
Yeah, okay, guys. So, Thiago, it's your turn to choose another question for us, please.
Mm, oh. Do you believe in the concept of no regrets, or do you think it's natural and healthy to have some regrets in life? The question 7.
Okay.
Eder, about you, what do you think?
I think it's natural and completely normal. We have some regrets in life. What we would do is don't create them like like a pain or um, like a stress. I cannot I don't know how to say, but um, we regrets completely normal, but we cannot permit this turn us sick with regrets or um, or to get many regrets, and don't forget about regrets. We can have regrets and live with them, or forget some of them, to learn how to live with them. And maybe you try to transform them in something more light, or uh, and you can talk about regrets with friends, with family, um, uh, put the regrets in the past, and don't and forget about some regrets. And I think regrets normal, but you cannot try to to think about all regrets in your life. I think some regrets you can put away.
Very
So I
nice
think
answer. And you, Thiago?
I agree with Eder. I think it's sometimes natural to think about past or something regrets about the regrets. But I think it is important not to stop our lives in the past decisions, in the past situations. Uh, I think maybe in the about these things, the concept of no regrets is important. Important. You think you are okay, it's not so good, but it's the life and go moving on. I think it's important. Don't stop the life in some points of our past. I think it is.
Yeah, I totally
And
agree
you,
with
Andre?
you guys. Yeah, I agree. I think we need to deal with this feeling, regrets, because I think it's impossible to live the entire life, without regret something. So we need to deal with this kind of situation, and like understand that sometimes, okay, you didn't do the thing that you wanted, but okay, it's another time now. We can move on. And guys, understand that, I don't know, some things happen in because of, there is a reason. I don't know. I like to thinking about that. If something don't happen, it's because doesn't happen. It's because there are a reason for it. And yeah, in the same way to the things that happen too. So we just need to understand, to accept this, because I think when you accept that you didn't do one thing, and now we can move on. I don't know, the peso of this, it's light, so you can just move on. Do you want to add something, Other?
No, I think that it's perfectly defined. Perfectly defined.
Okay, guys. So I think we have time for one more question. Let me choose one for you. The question number 12. It's a deep one. Do you think people can overcome their regrets and move forward positively in life? We almost talk about it. What do you think, Charlie?
I think it's possible, but it's hard. You think I made this decision, now I need to face the consequences, but now I can do something that this thing is not happen again in the future. I think it's possible, but it's a hard way to, but it's important to take this way, I think.
Yeah, I really think so, because imagine you pass your entire life thinking about your past and you cannot change anymore. So
Yeah.
you just need to move on. So we need to find a way to keep going.
Yeah.
And about you, Heather?
I think people can overcome when try to stop think about any possibilities that chose that they don't chose. So it's like to live in a parallel universe. Yeah, it's not possible to live in a parallel universe. So the choices in the past determine how you live now, and you cannot change this. So things you haven't done, or things you have done, it's part of your past, and now you need to try do this in a different way. So if you want to try again, to try do again, okay, think it's possible and do. So if you regret something you haven't done, you cannot if something you haven't done, you can try again. So okay, you try and forget this. So if you have regrets from things you have done, and there's no way to change it because you have done, and you need to move forward, and it's not possible to change the past.
Yeah, depending on the situation, sometimes we can fix what we have done, but sometimes not. So, yeah, guys, it's a way. I don't know. We need to find a balance, do the things or not do the things, and just move on without regrets. It's difficult, but it's necessary. Okay, guys, let me bring the guys back, because I would like to ask some question for them to have this experience, because I think we could share our opinion here. Okay, just close the room. And I would like to know, guys, how was the conversation here for you, Thiago? Did you like the topic? It was easier? Because for me, it was not easier. I created the question, but guys, I don't know. It's so difficult to talk.
Yeah, Andre, I like so much. It's always a pleasure talking with you and the other guys in this platform. And I like so much the theme. I think it's important to think about and share the experiences and maybe how to deal in something.
Very
I
nice.
really like it.
Yeah,
Very
really,
nice.
I really appreciate you, and I could to learn many words, many different words. I regret I didn't know
Nice.
what regret means, and some words like in this question. So I think so it's amazing.
Very nice, guys. Thank you so much, Eder and Thiago, to stay here in the main room with me. And the guys are back. Hello, girls, just girls in the other rooms. I bring you a little earlier because I would like to ask some question about this topic, this deep topic, because for me it was so difficult to answer here. I don't know about you. Let's
It's a
see,
very
Glorinha.
difficult, yes,
Yeah,
difficult
it's
translation.
difficult, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a good conversation with Suelen and Jussara, and we answer all the questions because
Really?
yes, we respond one question, three questions in one question.
Very
It's a good
nice.
conversation.
So, very nice. I am happy to hear it, Glorinha. Thank you. And
Thank you.
Adriana, how was the conversation for you, Adriana? Did you like it, this topic? Because really hard for me.
Was amazing, but was extremely deep point to talk.
Yeah.
Because we spoke about little things in their life and more deep things in our lives. And I am so grateful to the patient, to Ayla and Suelen, to help me today.
Very nice, Adriana. And I think this topic it's a one that we cannot we sometimes don't talk even in Portuguese, So speaking it in English, it's more difficult, I believe. Thank you, Adriana. And Ayla, how was it for you?
It was so amazing, but it's so deep, as you said. It's difficult to talk about, but also it's good because we can reflect about our life and to notice, and the regret it's part of our life, but on the other hand, if our mistake or our failed don't exist in our life, we couldn't learn from them, and I think it's so amazing when we can use it as a way to improve us as a personal, as a professional. So I don't know, it's so good. I can see in a different way. I think because I'm getting older, so
Yeah. I understand you, Ayla.
yeah.
Thank you so much, and I agree with you. And about you, Suelen Santos, first.
The conversation was good. The topic is so good too and deeply. And I agree with Ayla. We can talk about this topic in many areas of our lives. And the girls was amazing too. And that's it.
Thank you, Sue. Jussara, can you share something?
I talk with my classmates, and I see these to live is make mistakes. Is sometimes we are regrets, sometimes no. Is a life. Is a live is there. Is yes.
It's the life.
Yes.
That's-
Faz parte.
Yeah,
Is to live is to make mistakes. Is okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. No problem. It's natural.
yeah, I agree, Jussara, thank you. So the last but not least, oh gosh. Suelen, please. Suelen Vasconcelos.
It was a good conversation with the girls, Ayla and the Adriana, and I share the same feeling. It was so deep, and I think it's important. I think it is because it's important to do therapy.
Yeah.
Because if you have a regret, you have to do a therapist and do therapy, because to deal, to handle with this feeling.
Yeah.
So it's important.
That's it. Okay, guys, I would like to ask you, please, I put on the chat the survey. I would like to ask you to answer for me. Give me ideas to the another talks, because the next week we are going to talk another deep talk. No, just kidding, guys. Digital influencer, to be or not to be. It was how can I say that, guys? A suggestion that I received on the survey, and I decided to bring it for us, so it's more easier to talk. So I would like to invite you to stay here with me in the next week, okay? And that's it, guys. Have a great week. I hope you have liked the conversation. Thank you so much, Eder, Ayla, Suelens, Glorinha, Jussara, Adriana, and Thiago. See you, guys.